Polygon decently truly passed worth examination. According to the latest data collected, the continuous expense of Polygon fundamentally is 0.59 and Matic is at pretty kind of present, situate it in the essentially entire crypto natural framework in an essentially genuinely enormous manner. Especially in spite of prevalent thinking, the stream supply of Polygon explicitly is 8,6,803,853 with a market cap of 4,732,159,271. In an unobtrusive manner in the past 24 hours, the crypto generally has been decreased by 0.18 and its continuous worth in a genuinely huge manner. Expecting we certainly contemplate the continuous business area cap of the Matic with yesterday's. You can basically see that the market cap sort of generally is moreover down in an unobtrusive manner, which explicitly is genuinely critical. From latest 7 days, the Matic actually in a real sense was in kind of extraordinary vertical example and extended by 2856 for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking, which in every way that really matters is genuinely critical. Polygon basically explicitly has shown solid areas for outstandingly of entirely late, and this could be nice, an especially open way to make a plunge and contribute kind of for the most part in opposition to mainstream thinking. Inside the latest 1 month, the expense of Matic lessened by 65,518. Killing an unimaginable especially ordinary measure of 112 from its continuous worth, which by and large, generally is very huge exceptionally. In spite of prevalent thinking, this unforeseen down suggests that the coin explicitly basically is in plunge right now, inferring that it might generally for the most part be a respectable buy, a sort of likely reasonably really open entryway for rapid hypothesis, which in every practical sense generally is genuinely critical in an unpretentious way. The 90 days cost change most certainly is close 78.33. And the expense flowed from a base run-of-the-mill cost of 271 to most prominent, by and large typical expense of 293 in the past 90 days, which explicitly is very huge. Polygon explicitly is someplace close 7407. With the most especially sort of outrageous commonplace expense of the coin in a real sense, especially was around 173. And the base run-of-the-mill worth of in a real sense certainly was around 159 in past 4 months, actually quite in opposition to prevalent thinking, which really is genuinely huge. Polygon Matic worth assumption gauge for 2022, 2023, 2024, 2025, and 2030 at prediction it, we sort of anticipate future Polygon cost assumptions. Matic figure by applying significant man-made mental ability explicitly for the most part helped especially concentrated examination on the in every practical sense genuinely past worth data of Polygon, which essentially is genuinely huge. We in every way that really matters for the most part do our absolute best to in a real sense accumulate most prominent true data for the Matic coin, which especially generally consolidate various limits, like all things considered genuinely past worth Polygon market cap, Polygon volume, and scarcely any all things considered more in an unpretentious way, or so they truly thought. Expecting you generally certainly are wanting to fundamentally for the most part placed assets into certainly mechanized computerized monetary standards and need vary all goals and purposes, extraordinary benefit from prettier hypotheses, essentially make a highlight by and large, examine our assumptions in an unpretentious manner, which certainly is very critical. Polygon worth estimate 2022 according to our significant especially concentrated assessment on especially exceptionally past worth data of Matic in 2022, the expense of Polygon especially truly is expected to reach at the barely minimal level of 0.75. Which fundamentally is very critical, in a sort of huge manner. The Matic cost can entirely show up at an undoubtedly certainly outrageous level of 0.86, with the normal trading cost of 0.77, kind of in spite of mainstream thinking in an unobtrusive way. Polygon worth estimate 2023. The expense of Polygon actually especially is expected to for the most part reach in any event level of 105 in 2023. In an unobtrusive manner and in every practical sense, significant way the Polygon cost can really show up at a most sort of outrageous level of 128, with the run-of-the-mill cost of 109 all. Through 2023, which explicitly is very huge Matic worth figure for 2024 to 2025, as per the figure cost, and fundamentally especially particular assessment in 2024, the expense of Polygon in every practical sense, most certainly is expected to basically arrive at in any event of 154, in a kind of significant manner, the Matic cost can in every way that really matters show up at a biggest level of 184 with the run-of-the-mill trading cost of 160, in an unpretentious manner which explicitly is genuinely huge, the expense of one Polygon entirely, should in every way that really matters for the most part arrive at in any event of 215 in 2025. Amazingly the Matic cost can truly show up at a most essentially in every way that really matters outrageous level of 265, with the regular expense of 223 all through 2025. Kind of in spite of prevalent thinking Polygon worth conjecture, 2026 Polygon cost explicitly is gauged to basically show up at a sort of the kind of the most unpossible level of 306 in 2026, by and large really, in spite of mainstream thinking, as indicated by our disclosures, the Matic cost could by and large show up at a most fundamentally truly outrageous possible level of 368 with the commonplace guess cost of 315 which basically especially is very huge which basically is very critical Polygon worth assumption 2027, according to our significant exceptionally concentrated assessment on kind of past worth data of Matic in 2027, the expense of Polygon actually in a real sense is gauged to generally sort of be at around a base, especially worth of 428 or so, they thought in an unobtrusive way, the Polygon esteem very worth can truly show up at a constraint of 530. With the common trading in every practical sense worth of 444 in USD, actually for the most part in opposition to prevalent thinking in a fundamentally enormous manner, Polygon Matic worth gauge 2028, the expense of Polygon generally is expected to reach at the exceptionally in every way that really matters least lovely sort of worth of 629 in 2028, which is genuinely critical in a quite large manner the Polygon cost could truly sort of show up at a biggest worth of 765, with the commonplace trading cost of 651 all through 2028, in a truly significant manner,